Aloha! This is week 3 of the Remembrance series, Awaken the Master Within. Today is about vibrational mastery, your personal energetic hygiene. We live in a vibrational universe. Everything is alive. Everything is vibrating, from our cells to our atoms to the planets, the cosmos at large. If you look at our cells under a microscope, they're not just static, dead cells. They are buzzing. They are alive. They have a frequency. They have their own unique frequency and vibration, such as our organs have their own frequency, our bodies, each of the planets. Everything has its own frequency. And this is important because if we are not intentionally setting our frequency, if we're not intentionally choosing which frequency, if we're not choosing how we want to feel every day, we're not doing this vibrational maintenance and we're just cruising on default of like, I'll wake up, okay, I'm going to see how I feel today, see how the day goes. You're putting yourself in default mode. You're putting yourself in neutral. And what happens with neutral is that right now, the state of the planet is, I want to say, is moving from a state of predominantly being in a fear vibration and lower vibration, fear, greed, envy. We can look at the state of the world. I'm going to say we're moving out of it. I don't want to keep creating and empowering that that's how it is. We're moving out of it, but that is the predominant vibration right now. And so if we put ourselves in neutral, we're going to get pulled into, we're going to get sucked into those lower vibrations. It's just how it is. So, but it's really simple. If we actually use our free will, as we talked about in our first video, and we set our intention every morning, or at least once a day, ideally first thing in the morning or before you go to bed, we set our intention through our speech, through our thoughts, through our actions, then we can actually direct the course of our lives to be in the state that we really want to be in. And another part of this is understanding that as we go out into the world, everything is affecting us, from the company that we keep, our environment, the people, to the food that we eat, to the music that we listen to, the TV shows and the movies that we're watching, the thoughts that we're allowing ourselves to entertain. All of this is affecting our vibration. You know, we're in this like dynamic state. Everything is constantly shifting, and you notice as you go throughout your day, you're constantly fluctuating your moods and emotions. And we can create a lot more stability when we actually set our intention and use some tools to take care of our energetic, our spiritual and emotional bodies, right? We have a physical body. We go out into the world, it gets dirty. We come back home, we take a shower, we brush our teeth. But because we're still learning about this, that there's more than just what we can see. There's more than what we can touch, feel, hear. There's more than just this physical body. We have multiple bodies. We have an emotional body, we have a spiritual body, we have a mental body. And so in the same way that we want to care for our physical bodies, we want to care for all of our bodies. And so it doesn't have to be complicated. I would just say start with one area, start with one thing this week. And so I'm just going to go through and share a few different practices. I'm just going to name them off. If you're interested in them and you want to know more about them, you can ask me. If you want, perhaps I can make some videos. I can do some instructional videos. Otherwise, you can Google. There's such a wealth of information out there. Here are some of the ways to maintain and honor our vibration. So breath work, huge. Breath work, especially breath of fire, is incredibly cleansing on our psychic energies, on our emotional bodies, to clear all of the gunk that we literally pick up, all of this psychic debris when we go out into the world. So breath of fire, breath work. Mantra, that's going to be for our mental body, because otherwise we're going to default to whatever our default thoughts are. Generally, they're the same thoughts over and over again. If you're not sure what kind of thoughts you're thinking, look at your reality, because your reality is a product of what you're thinking. And also pick up other people's thoughts. So mantra, you can use Om, you can use Ho'oponopono, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And setting time to do that is going to go ahead and kind of just wallpaper your mind. It's going to wallpaper your consciousness so that that's the background tape, rather than worry, anxiety, any of these other just really typical defaults that we go to. So breath work, mantra, sound, definitely sound healing tools, tuning forks, singing bowls, all of that. But I want to get back to the fact that we actually don't need anything outside of ourselves, really. We have everything we need right here, so we can use our voice. Vocal toning is incredibly powerful and healing and cleansing, and can definitely set your tone, set your frequency through toning. So we've got mantra, breath work, toning. We have grounding the earth, walking barefoot on the earth. The earth has a very natural electromagnetic radiation that is incredibly cleansing and such a natural part of existence, but we've kind of lost touch from the way that we have flooring and shoes. But imagine way back when we were living and we were walking right and we're sleeping right on the earth. It's incredible healing properties and anti-anxiety abilities. So earthing, it's called. There's an incredible book about earthing. The sun is incredible for shifting our frequency and our vibration to make sure that you get enough time in the sun every day. Nude if you can, when you can. All of these natural remedies, they're just all around us. The ocean or water, if you can cleanse yourself in water, in salt water. If you can't get to the ocean, taking a nice bath, a hot bath with Epsom salts is really amazing for clearing your energy field, once again, from all of the energy that you're picking up out in the world. These are only just to name a few different practices that you can use. Also just the power of your intention setting. So in the morning, first thing, I like to say, today I choose to feel joyful, peaceful, productive, fill in the blank. But the power of our declaration and our word to set our frequency and our vibration, because our words are a vibration. We're actually speaking reality into existence. Life is the way it comes out of your mouth. So that's a huge one. That's setting your consciousness, that's setting your tone, the power, again, of your free will to determine your energy, to determine just who you're being and how you're feeling in the moment. Because again, the world, it's just a lot going on. It's chaotic. So again, it's like this Jedi mastery training of using all these tools that are simple. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. We're just remembering. And again, pick one of these things for the next week. Play with it. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, the food that you're eating, make sure that you're eating really alive, vibrant foods, because you are what you eat. If you're putting processed, canned, dead things into your body, you're putting that dead, processed energy into your body. It's just pretty no-brainer, right? Water, hydrating, it's really important for these times. Oh, and movement, dancing, moving, having any body work is really helpful for integrating all of these frequencies and all of the energies and this powerful transformation that's going on the planet, to reset you to your natural state of joy and love. And one last thing, let's throw out there for now, the company that you keep. Well, I'm going to do two. The people you surround yourselves with. What are they like? What is their energy? Are they complaining all the time? Are they always having a crisis? Do you feel like they're always trying to save people, so you keep those kinds of people around in your life? It's not necessary, and it's only affecting your vibration. Just notice when you're around them, when you're by yourself, when you're with other people, how you feel. And then media. What's the music that you're listening to? What are the movies and the TV shows and the news that you're inputting into yourself? This is all, again, wallpapering your consciousness. This is wallpapering your mind. So you might think you can watch a scary movie, crazy, really intense, scary movie, and it doesn't affect you. Watch it, do whatever you want, or even, a show that has a lot of very disempowering relationship dynamics that they're showing. You can watch it, but you're just going to need to work extra hard to clear that, because you're programming yourself with that stuff. If you're watching something, we are such visual creatures, and we learn through watching. So if you're watching a lot of dramas, a lot of things where it's just a lot of chaos, you're feeding your body with that. So just being mindful of these things, honoring yourself, honoring your body, your vessel, your spirit. You are so worth it. I love you. I'll see you next week. Have an amazing day.